you taste it. Advertise and display it. You know the heart that you made it. And it's an art when I draw, you should save it. Download it on your playlist. Really hoping that you lose. I'm really hoping that you choose. That I'm teaching like it's school. That I'm really about to use. I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your question. I'm the answer.
Hello, fight fans. I'm Todd Grisham. Welcome to the WBC Arena. Sugar Ray.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Palmer Park, Maryland, a legend of the...
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Well done with that counter shot. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Jab doesn't find a home. Catch and shoot. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whisper in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nice looking right hook, but he blocked it. I like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He just misses with that jab. Fighter focuses on those long, straight punches, staying on the outside and winning round after round.
The flat for the fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut them off. Cut the rings off. Make the rings small. Put them on the back foot. Put them under pressure.
Beautiful counter punch. The courage on display here is incredible. Just misses with that uppercut. How about that time counter shot? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
That chap's slick. The chap's with...
Now listen, kid, I need you to go back out there. I need you to win the work.
Stay focused. Don't let me piece the fight.
And there's the bell to start round 2. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blank on him.
Good counter punching. Nice counter. The straight right just misses. One punch could change everything in this battle. A perfect counter shot. Swing and a miss with the jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. They exchange punches. And he misses with the left uppercut. A perfect counter lands. Back and forth they go. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have the quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Beautiful counters. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think you come up, bro, ring.
On to the third. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
That uppercut doesn't get through. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Sugar Ray's in trouble! How did they survive that?
Spring Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
That counter shot lands. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And he scores with the counter. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. The straight right just misses. Nope, that hook won't score. There's a counter shot. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Can't land the jab there. Sugar Ray is rocked. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What they will do, what will they tell?
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to... On to the fourth we go. Well, the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter shot. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Swing and a miss with the right hook. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter shot. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I go to the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what?
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh, Leonard. Down goes Sugar Ray Leonard. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can we continue?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? And it's lights out. That will do it. What a knockout win. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
You're right, Todd. Listen to me. Are you okay? You're out of there.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
yourself in line. Thought I told you we don't play. The team going nuts, the score going up, morale going down, the fans packing up. Now all the kids got a new hero. They ain't never seen so many zeros. And that's when the crowd starts to shout. Yeah, you know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. Yeah, spill venom out the side of my pores. We came to battle.
Sugar. Sugar Ray Leonard. He, of course, won world titles in 5 different weight classes, including the undisputed welterweight title. His hometown is Wilmington, North Carolina.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fact...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner...
Yeah. Look at Duff. All the belts, mighty. We bring men right, somebody shot fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, no about ping. We bring men right, somebody shot fling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Contrary ting, no about ping. We bring men right, somebody shot fling. Hook up, fling, right up, fling. Contrary ting, send man over the ropes. Man try come for the bell, but I punch you never saw ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros, I stood on the sideline, head in the hand, shot joke of the show. But they keep those hands up, swing for their fences. Oh, you're going on poorly for sure. How much do you want to be the champ? How much do you want to please the fans? How much do you want to be the king? And how much do you want to feed your camp? How much do you want to see people chant? Swing like you got a thing to lose. It's the ESPC. Beat them neatly. Titles never ever in dispute. Ding ding. Step in the ring. I swing left, right. Man's head get ping. Can't try a ting. No about ping. We bring men right. Somebody shot fling. Ding ding. Step in the ring. I swing left, right. Man's head get ping. Can't try a ting. No about ping. We bring men right. Somebody shot fling. I came from the 7 Hills. City of Steel. Home of the village and brilliant mills. Can't take man for a pudding. Take man to Ingles. Man, we have a kid on his heels. In the ring, it's gritty and real. Brave art, man, put a kid on his shield. Act daft, man, put a kid on his. Been bad from when I was swinging on field. Left up, give it with a whiplash. Not gonna work with a sit back. Man, wanna show ball over the top, send him over the ropes like Prince Lash. Send a man through ropes like Hopkins. Go mad like Mike when he lost it. I'm trying to be the best like money. Most guys don't know about boxing. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting. No about ping, we bring men right, somebody shot sling. Ding ding, step in the ring, I swing left, right, man's head get ping. Can't try a ting. No about ping, we bring men right, somebody shot sling.
Another done. All damn, just what have I become? No chance, I'll stay what they waiting for. No brain on stage, been here before. Hold on too much, gotta let it go. No pain, I'm out of it, ain't involved. No call, no show, I ain't really gone. Too late to say I was there wrong. Phone out the way for that info. Feel lost, but I know that we close. We down my lane on the road. Feel like I've been in before, but maybe switching my roles. Cold dude, no you, now you ain't never that. So lose, I do, I gotta run it back. Cold dude, no you, now you ain't never that. So lose, I do, I gotta run it back. Another one time be fun, I think my aim just begun. Another one last time please ya. Now I ain't live to please y'all. Ain't got no plans to be through. With this whole thing to see through. And I ain't trying to be cool. Nah, I'm just trying to be true. But all I do is see blue. At least the 10 in my room. Feel like it's trying to consume. But I'm just days to refuse. Or maybe make it out soon. I assume that my doom ain't the worst of the guess. What my purpose is. Start start my verse, then I fall when the curtain ends. When the curtain ends, yeah, it's just back to the 10. Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off from the back where I blend. Off from the back.
Welcome to the WBC Arena. Excited to be here. Sugar Ray Leonard.
This bout is...
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the... Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Insane action! Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Perfect counter shot. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Swing and a miss with the jab. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
Oh, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The courage on display here is incredible. Sugar Ray Leonard days. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back. Steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Some bad rounds, all right, but we don't care. Go out there and win this.
Great one. I love that one.
Here we go. It's round two. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight.
Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit, and don't get hit.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front of you, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small. Put him on the back foot. Put him under pressure.
Nice counter shot. This is a high-octane battle. Catch and shoot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Sugar Ray's in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Nice counter shot. That one lands. And Sugar Ray is rocked. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice counter. Well done with that counter shot. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. This fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here, or this fight is going to be over.
There's always a way back. Don't
Win this round.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Straight right just misses. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have the quick burst. Boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them up.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? And Sugar is in trouble. Down goes Sugar Ray Leonard. Let's see that again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You all right?
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. When are we going to see a jab from these two? punch right up the middle. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown is going to be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back.
There's the bell for round 4. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
The right hook just missed. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? Leonard took a big shot and down he goes. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming and there was nothing they could do.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your love.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to power you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make them up.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. And now they're right back into the fray.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
That counter punch caught him clean. And as we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Accuracy, power, punch.
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna